In this video, we're going to look at peer assessment and how to submit this in a new Echo project. So first of all, what is it? This is very similar to the peer feedback rubric that was in the old Echo, where students can assess their peers in their groups, and it was a really good tool because you have there's built-in rubrics and they're still there. And students would use those rubrics to assess each other and also score each other against those criteria. So we're going to jump straight into it, have a look at that in an example here. So I'm in my Year 10 course, and here's my project that's loaded into that course. I'm going to go to teacher editor mode and add a peer assessment to this project. Okay, it's very easy to set up. Just give it a title. So I could call it just peer feedback. And there's those rubrics in that button. You can select from a range there. I don't know if there's a way to add your own, but I don't see why you want to, because they've got these really good rubrics ready to go. So Year 9 to 12 is probably what we're going to use. And basically you can edit this however you like and change it around and personalize it to what you want. You can even add your own criteria, which is really handy. So we've got from the advanced column, proficient, developing, emerging. We can take them out. We can add our own band if we wanted to. It's really up to you. Anyway, let's just save that and use that. There's options down here. If we let them self-assess, students can assess their own group work or peer assessment, which is maybe a useful tool. And you can also decide whether their own score gets included in their calculations. You can require students to make an actual written comment on other students, which is probably useful. And you can also hide the feedback from the students, so only that the teacher can see it. You also have this option down here where students will select who they do peer assessments on, which if you don't have groups set up in the course, then you probably want to let them do that. If you do have groups set in the course, then you probably just want to use those, so they can only choose people within their group to assess. Okay, so and I don't want to add any more groups, so I'll just cancel that. Okay, so we'd click OK, and now the peer feedback is visible. Let's just have a quick look at what it looks like from a student view. Okay, so this is what the student sees, and I can't do anything because I'm a teacher. So, but this is what the student would see, and they'd see that rubric before they start, and you know, how they mark each other and grade each other. But they would be able to start submitting feedback for each member of their group, which is a very handy tool, especially towards the end of a project when we want to know which students have done a good job and which ones haven't. All the submissions that the students do on each group member, again, the teacher can view that